identifying flying objects, we could identify them that those are the chariots of the Lord. Okay, those are the chariots of the Lord. They do exist. You never see sometimes in the sky something just move itself like a light. Those are chariots. Alright? Now, let's bring you some precepts real quick. Give me Isaiah 66, verse 15. Alright? Two words for the UFOs, chariot and cloud.
Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
That's right, like a whirlwind, because what? They squirrels. It's a wheel within a wheel. Huh? Destroy America. And that's a most transportation office. Alright, we can prove it to you in the Bible. Nah, there's no such thing as aliens. The word alien means foreigner. You know, the white man is an alien. The Chinese is an alien. The Syrians are aliens. Like they strangers. Yeah, because like we see aliens like a documentary or a movie. Aliens come from a man named Roswell. Roswell worked for the Illuminati to deceive the nation of Israel, thinking like an angels look like that. Nah. You have to mess up your head, bro.
But they're great.
Because the white man's the devil. He ain't gonna tell you the truth.
Change your mind.
He's a black man. So you believe that Christ is a black man? You believe that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So now they had a documentary. This is classified. This is restricted. What's that?
Hi, Sasha.
One of them jets, right? The Air Force. He was in the sky flying, and a chariot put along. So the pilot looked over, and what did he say? He said it was a black man with an afro riding one of those chariots. You know? So they know that the angels are black. And we're going to prove it to you real quick that the angels are black. Give me Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 7. Alright?
Ezekiel chapter 1.
You see how the Spirit works, right? Hold on. This is true church right here. It goes by the Spirit. Like you go to Sunday church or you go to Spiritual Baptist, 7 Day Adventist, they program listed of what they're going to preach about. But this right here, it goes by the Holy Spirit. I said, man, I'm coming hard with Syria today. I'm coming hard with Syria. We're going to talk about World War III. But look, why the pastor preacher answer my question? They let them hear that demon. And anywhere Christ went, and the multitude surrounded them, and they had millions of questions to ask, and he was answering. That's right.
What is the
and give me one on the chariot.
I'm going to hit America by the chariot. Look at how the chariot comes to destroy America, right? If you watch all the movies when they show more than spaceships come out of the sky, what country do they show them? America. Yeah. So they know them, they themselves know. You don't see them know other part of the world. You see them in China or wherever. America is not just all my guys know it. Huh? Red Indian.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. I guess it's a spirit to bring up. Hey, we're going to get in more detail with the way that was in. Alright, good. Go ahead.
Behold, the Lord came on fire, with the shins of the world, to bring his anger and fury, and his rebukes to flames of fire.
That's right, so he coming from fire, right? Because he destroyed the earth by what? The first time he destroyed the earth by what? By blood. This time he destroyed by fire. Okay? Ezekiel 1 verse, starting at verse 5. Yeah, 5 to 7. You want to say how
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5 to 7.
Come on.
Also out of the midst hereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man. Verse 6. And everyone had 4 faces. And everyone had 4 wings.
Come on.
Verse 7. And their feet were straight. And their feet were straight feet. And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf.
They said like a calf, so they had like ninja shoes on. Alright, go ahead.
And they sparkle like the color of burnished brass.
That's right, they sparkle like what?
Color of burnished brass.
So burnished brass means burnt brass. Burnt. Just like Christ. Christ had a burnished brass look to him. He was a black man. Alright, you can bring it out.
Yeah, just as I was saying, like, what you say ninja shoes, I don't know if you get the idea, right? No, but they have on slippers, right? If you have on socks, and then put on the slippers, you can look at the ninja shoes, and there's a, they talk about camel toe, and they have foot, right? Calf, right? They have a, like, toe. They have a I took brass and I burnt it, right? Because in the scriptures they describe Christ as being burnished brass and polished brass.
Okay, now give me what you was reading earlier, let's go back to that real quick. Let's go back to that. Chapter 49, verse 8. Flee ye, turn back, well deep, O inhabitants of the land, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him. That's right. So Dedan is a place the white man used to be or dwell in the ancient world. So Dedan today is what? It's America. I'm going to prove it to you. Go ahead.
Dedan.
Go ahead. The time that I will visit him. Verse 9. If great Galaras come to thee, will there not be some gleaning? Grapes? If give by night, they will destroy till they have enough. Yeah, so the white man will destroy until he what? Till he had enough. But you can't please the white man. He gotta take. That's why he over there in Syria is about to go to war with the Syrians to take over that. And his main objective is what? To really get it in Iran. Because Iran owns 20 to 40% of the oil. So that's what the white man wants. That's his new world order agenda. Alright? He already took Iraq. They're already under the Bush administration. Saying they had what? WMD, right? Which means what?
I can't remember.
It means my bad, I cut you off. It means weapon of mass destruction. And they ain't find nothing. So what does Saddam Hussein have to do with the Twin Towers going down? Wasn't it after Bin Laden? So why they went after Saddam Hussein? And they made an accusation, which was true, that Saddam Hussein was poisoning what? The people. Just as they doing Hassan in Syria. Come on, man. You don't see what's going on?
But, in retrospect, the Americans poison people each and every day. With the KFC, with the McDonald's, they had a report saying they went into Mexico. I would say in about 2 months, people started to get diabetes and arthritis and other diseases. As soon as the fast food changed and the There was a sudden increase in these diseases.
Yep. So now the white man say he's going to Syrian because he feels sorry for the people. When the white man ever feel sorry for anybody? Right, like this what he was saying, like destroyed the natives. How he killed Negroes, man, and brought this one on cargo ships. And we don't read that account. Well, I don't know, you want to come up here with a little bit? White man want to take away history, black history from the Bible. That's why the white man want to take slavery from the Bible because he don't want to know what was his past. Alright? But brothers like us is waking up all over the world. Okay? And it's not going to stop. Alright? So, brethren, let's see what the white man did with to the natives with Christopher Columbus, because they honor Christopher Columbus in these schools. They got a statue of him. I think they got a statue of him over there by the promenade, like so. Why are they making a statue of this damn devil when he killed the natives on his island, the Arawaks and the Caribs? Why are they saying he was a great man? He wasn't no great man. He was a damn devil. He was a Jewish. He ain't discovered nothing. Go ahead, dog.
To provide food for the colony, there were farmers. Instead they forced the Arawaks to provide them with food.
Listen. Go ahead. They what not?
They forced the Arawaks to provide them with food.
Yeah, so Christopher Columbus came on his island, right? And the natives opened them with open arms and welcome. And what what?
There's no sweet nation like this.
There's no sweet nations like the Arawaks and Caribs.
That was Christopher Columbus is a home of them.
Go ahead, huh?
It said he forced the Arawaks to provide them as in Christopher Columbus and his people with food, at the same time robbing them of trinkets.
He what?
Robbed them of trinkets and assaulting their women.
And assaulting a woman. Now they got a documentary on YouTube, right? That's right. They took one native woman, right? They took her baby and stunned the baby in pieces. Now they took two cats and sewed it inside the woman's womb. And the white man made a bet to see which cat come out first. The scratch out of the womb. They sewed her stomach, put two cats and sewed her stomach, and they was making a bet to see which cat would come out first. They did that to the native woman. They assaulted the woman.
Another thing that they do, the American football. You know the American football? Where do you think that shape came from? They used to cut off the native's breast and stuff it with feathers and stuff. And that's where they get our shape from. The shape of the American football.
It's like a breast.
It's like a breast.
Right, football, American football. Go ahead, keep reading.
Columbus returned to find that the normally peaceful Arawaks had begun a war against his country. He immediately organized expeditions to
so they got mad. So the natives, they had a campaign to go against what? The white man. Alright, go ahead.
He immediately organized expeditions to destroy the Arawak resistance. And in one-sided struggle followed. The Arawaks had only primitive bows and arrows.
So the natives only had what? Bows and arrows. While the white man came with musket guns. He came with guns. Yeah. And that was an unfair fight. Because one-on-one combat, you can't mess with the natives. And I give you that picture real quick. Because the natives was bad men. They could run 300 miles until they get their enemy.
When they came to take Tobago, they came once. They had them planes. They came twice. They had them planes. The third time they came, they had to come with horses and dogs. Then they ran horses and dogs. But then they always had to retreat back to Babylon and come again. And because they came with the horses and dogs, they were astonished by the arrows and the horses. While the dogs tear the natives up.
native would have come in here, would have named Caribs and Arawaks. You want to call them Caribs that because they fight them back. That's how they get the name Caribs. Right? And article is good in the library for the Spirit and the Arabic. When the native was forced to conceal the ethical background and accept Christianity under the Catholic. Yep, we're going to read about it too.
I read it.
There was forced. Catholic religion was forced upon them. Yep. They killed many and they threatened the viewers that if they don't come and worship the way they worship, they will be killed out too. That's right, that's right. And they had, in other words, for them was to live and to survive, they had no other option but to accept. They had a choice or kill them out. It's like, even in Arima, you see majority of the Spaniards who we go and the Caribs, they worship in the Catholic. Because their children was brought up under that religion. So they grow to accept it as a norm, but it was originally not the norm. And you know how much Roman Catholic church they got on this island? Yeah. Yeah, it's a double religion. Yeah, when they change the and they tell you things will happen, they don't tell you them do it. Them do it. That's right. He got some facts that he want to read real quick. That's the one that he got.
It says for the people of Americas, the arrival of Columbus was hardly a blessing.
It said was what?
The arrival of Columbus was hardly a blessing.
Yeah, so it wasn't a blessing. Go ahead.
On his first day, October 12, 1492, the explorer in his diary took some of the natives by force.
The natives what?
He took some of the natives by force.
So he took some of the natives by force. He put the natives in what? In slavery. He was making them pick corn, sugar cane, and so on. Go ahead.
He later found the original primitives to be tractable, peaceable, that concluded there's nothing wrong with their nation. Alright? So Christopher Columbus, whose unique seamanship and courage had opened America to European penetration, also began the transatlantic slave trade.
Transatlantic what? Slave trade, man. To bring it out. Everything is facts, man. Everything is facts that we bring out, man. Something that the church doesn't do. Alright?
Children are trampled and distracted parents.
They say children are what?
Are trampled and distracted parents. Parents with their screaming children. Wives with their frantic husbands. And husbands with their violent wives. Brothers with their loving sisters. And sisters with their affectionate brothers.
Yes, so the white man told what? Told the family apart. That's what he did. And all this goes back to the scriptures. All this goes back to the scriptures. Everything goes back to the scriptures. That's what we believe in the Bible. Believe 28. Hold on now. 20 verse 41. This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 41. Yeah, go ahead, Thou shalt beget sons and daughters. I say thou shalt beget sons and daughters. Go ahead. But thou shalt not enjoy them. We're not going to enjoy them because of what? Because of what Columbus did. He tore the family apart. Okay, read that part again. Thou shalt beget.
Children are torn from the distracted parents.
I say children are torn from their what?
Distracted parents.
Go ahead.
Parents from their screaming children. Wives from their frantic husbands. And husbands from their violent wives. Brothers from their loving sisters. Sisters from their affectionate brothers.
That's right, so that's what the white man did. Read that verse again out, then Barack can take over. Deuteronomy 28 verse 14. Go ahead. 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters. Yeah, because the Arawaks and the Caribs are Israelites, according to the scriptures. Those are your brothers and sisters. That's why in this book, the natives and the Negroes got along real well. They had a lot of things in common. The natives was doing things Negroes was doing, and Negroes was doing things that natives was doing because of what? Of the law. That's right. And we was real close back then, but the white man used the Negroes to come against the natives. And the natives use that to come against the Negroes. And we can read that to you. So, read that scripture. Everything is in the Bible.
Even we jump ahead to the slavery that when we was our foreparents were enslaved on these islands and in the Americas, they had a guy named Willie Lynch, and he used to use that same tactic Columbus was doing, breaking up the families in order to control the slaves. He used to break up the families and destroy the men in order to control the slaves.
Is that psychological warfare right now? Yeah, what you got?
Isaiah 9:21.
Come on.
Manasseh, Ephraim, and Esau, Ephraim, Manasseh, and they together should be against Judah.
Should be against who?
Judah.
The Latino tribes coming against the Negroes now. Because in America, Latino think they better than the Negroes because they got that light skin. But we one people. But in the last days, you can give me that scripture that he gonna put Judah and Ephraim back together. Then you read that article after they just bring this.
Isaiah 11:13.
Go ahead.
And we also, Ephraim should depart.
The Ephraim today are the Puerto Ricans. The envy of Ephraim shall what?
And even also Ephraim should depart. And the adversaries of Judah should be cut off. Ephraim should not envy Judah.
I said Ephraim should not envy Judah. Go ahead.
And Judah should not vex Ephraim.
That's right. So we're going to be as one people in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to be as one. All right, brother.
The Arawaks had only primitive bows and arrows, stone clubs, and wooden spears. The Spaniards were armed with steel swords.
And the Spaniards had what? Regis?
Steel swords, metals of pikes, and crossbows.
Now, the white man had what? Was that?
They were armed with steel swords, metal tipped pikes, crossbows, and they used fierce dogs and armored covered horses.
Yeah, they used fierce dogs.
And armored covered horses.
Now, how the white man is living today? Now, we want by the sword. Yeah, by the sword. So let's go to that. How the white man is living. What's his blessings? What's his blessings? Give me that scripture, son. Everywhere the white man goes, he brings murder. Everywhere he go, man, he kills, he rapes, and he robs the earth, man. That's why he over there in Syria trying to take the resources, and they trying to get closer to Iran. They want Iran. Okay, that's what they want. Because Iran owns 20 to 40% of the oil. Okay, so now let's go.
Right. They use fierce dogs and armored covered horses.
They use what?
Fierce dogs.
They use fierce dogs. That's how dog food was created. By chopping up the natives, and they gave the body parts to who? To the dogs. Let's read that in scripture, son. Give me that scripture. Give me that in scripture. Everything we come with scriptures, we come with facts.
Nobody did the Uber and say, anybody did. Attack Abraham.
Jeremiah 15 verse 3.
Yeah, go ahead. Jeremiah 15 verse 3.
And I will put
What? Coming to what? Go ahead.
the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear.
And the dogs to what?
And the dogs to tear.
Read that part out one more time, huh?
Right. The Spaniards were armed with steel swords, metal tipped pikes, crossbows, and they used fierce dogs with armored covered horses.
And they used fierce dogs. Say it come hard, boy. Say it come hard. Y'all ain't gonna say it right there.
Right? When Christ come back, they're going to go and feed and verse. So they shake up there,
That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Say it coming hard, man. That's what this is all distraction. Go ahead, finish reading. Go ahead.
The fowls of the heaven.
And the fowls of the heaven. Come on.
And the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
They used fierce dogs and undercover horses which would terrify the people who had never seen animals larger than a rabbit or pony. Horses gave the Spaniards the advantage of quick attack and retreat, while the Arawaks suffered dreadful casualties by rushing headlong.
And the Arawaks suffer what?
Dreadful casualties.
Dreadful casualties, man. A lot of the Arabs died because of this damn white man, starting with Christopher Columbus, man. And they have Christopher Columbus Day in America. And Negroes and Latinos celebrating Christopher Columbus. He the one that killed your ancestors, you idiot.
For 1 hour.
Murderer.
Yeah, he's a murderer, man. Yeah. Colombia.
While the Arawaks suffered dreadful casualties and rushing headlong at the enemy, in a very short time, tens of thousands of them were killed.
Tens of thousands of natives were killed, man. There was nothing but peace on the island until this white man came to the island. And why the hell they got Independence Day on the island when the British are on the damn island? Y'all didn't read the law? British are on the island. They got niggas with red, white, and black shirts. Why the hell y'all celebrate that day? Y'all not independent to do nothing.